Hello and welcome to Rooks and Hooks Chess Channel. It's the 6th of December 2024. It's 6 minutes past 5 p.m. on this Friday evening with Storm Dara on its way. So watch out there, watch out for the chess pieces flying around, and stay safe on your travels only if you have to. So this is day 22 review day, and we played Dmitry Dvornikov, who's rated 1683. I'm currently now 1659. So we started off with e4, e5, and we had f4 for the King's Gambit. So I'll just move my cup of tea. Lovely. And we just had the d3. Is this the Fischer defense? Sorry, d6 should I say. Fischer defense, Bobby Fischer defense. And we went knight f3. You can play d3 here if you want. And then straight away they've gone bishop g4. Pinning the knight on the queen, no problem. Let's kick the queen. Kick the bishop. h3 was requested by Stockfish. And bishop takes f3, queen takes f3. Lovely, helping us develop the queen. I'm proposing to get the... Sorry. Let me just do that. That's better. So I was proposing this, get the bishop here. And then castle, and then just simply have the queen and the king, the queen and the rook eyeing down f7. Thanks very much. So they played a6, a bit unusual, I think. They had bishop e7, they had a knight f6, they had knight g to e7, they had knight b to d7, they had knight c6. Could they have played c5 here and had the triangle maybe of pawns? They could have played a check here, but we just simply played g3. Let's just look at that. They go check, we go g3, and they just come back. Yeah, so it's a bit of a waste. They say check all checks, but for the beginners, and I've met some advanced players, and they'll be like sarcastic, say, oh no, you haven't put me in check, have you? You know what I mean? So, not to be deterred, beginners, expect the sarcastic players, take it with a pinch of salt. So they played a6, bishop c4, or we could have played knight c3, bishop c4, iron down f7, knight, queen f6. So automatically they're losing a 1.3. We castled, could have played d3 to release the bishop here. So if they take, we take, they take, bishop takes. We've got two bishop pairs. At the moment we've got one piece developed. We've got the queen out. They got 1, 2, 3. We've got 1, 2 pieces here. We're a bit exposed here from the king. Yeah, but we're not bad, right? We are steadily making progress here. So d3, we castled. E takes f4 was the requested move here. And we had b5 pushing the bishop. We went in to attack the rook. They played c6 defensive move. They could have played... Could they have played rook here? No, because we've got a4. Look what happens here. And the rook's basically... Oh... Right, so let's just see what happens here. d4. Yeah, so it becomes a bit exposed for black there. So that's why we don't play rook a7 and we play c6 instead. Bishop back to b3. So then I knew that in the next couple of moves, they're likely to push these pawns and attack the bishop, try and trap it. So we always have a3 or c3 in the wings waiting to make that move, and there it is. There's a5. So we need to deploy one of the pawns so we don't get trapped. We did have queen e3 though, did we? So what happens here if they play here? They have this. and let's just say they want to bishop takes f7, check, king comes here, queen g3, knight f6, queen c1, sorry, d4. Okay, just queen's trapped. Oh, okay, there you go, that's why. So we had a3, e takes f4. They haven't played that yet. They've played a4, bishop a2, e takes f4, queen takes. Now, did I missed the move here. So they had bishop takes, because if that, then we just simply win the queen. Oh, well, we don't. Yes, we do. Yes, we do, because that comes back here. So yeah, so there was that move order, but we just took the queen. What else was there? Bishop takes f7. Okay, fair enough. We took the queen. E takes f4, rook takes f4, knight f6, and we wanted to break up this pawn structure here on a4 and b5. So the knight to bd7 pushed up to blocking the a and advances of the a and the b pawn. We've got d5 attacking e4, so we just simply take, and then the bishop comes, well, attacking the rook there, but they took back with the c pawn, and my plan was to get these up, and we've just got these here, the bishops. So we played, why did we play d3? Oh, we're releasing the bishop on this diagonal. So we played d3, bishop d6 attacking the rook. Rook comes onto white square, logical move, and then bishop attacking the rook on a1. We played a pin, but they, so what happens if they play this? We have rook e2. Oh, it just stops that really, so that's not logical for black, is it? So we put the pin, they've castled, and now black's winning. We had c3 to stop this happening, so we could take and they would take, but then we'd still be in a bit of bother. So we take, sacrifice the rook, why did we so we decided that I had a bishop pair and a knight and a rook, so at least get that dark square bishop off, and I was getting a pawn as well, so that's why I did that. Bishop d2, bishop to defend this pawn, rook attacks the bishop, and then we were attacking the knight on f6. There was a check here, yes, escape square for the king. They missed rook c8, knight attacking the bishop, so I came back to h4 to attack the rook, and they missed attacking or defending the diagonal against the rook, so we just won the rook back. Knight takes bishop, yes. Then we've got this attacking, this great move here, attacking the knight and the bishop at the same time, and we didn't play, we had bishop c6 here still attacking the knight, so where would the rook have gone? Rook, okay, if we went here, rook e6, oh, that's a good outpost for the bishop, and we were winning there. I mean, we're still winning now, and it goes to even Stevens here. So yeah, we took one of the knights off, should have kept the bishop maybe, who knows. Rook takes bishop, and then we won a pawn here with the fork here with the knight attacking the rook and the pawn at the same time, because the rook, if it goes here to defend the pawn simply takes the rook. So we were there, that was fine. They win the pawn there, sorry, they equalise with the pawn there. We attack the rook again, and we're attacking the rook again, attacking the pawn. So if the rook takes the knight, we take the knight here and we equal. And then I had to be careful, because if I went here, it was mate in one, so we had to go there, that's fine. Knight takes g2, push the pawn on b5, and I was on the way to promoting. Yes, knight is seeing this and trying to gallop back, but he throws a check in and we attack the rook. The rook comes back to defend. The knight's going obviously over here and had the idea of this to check the fork and win the rook. The rook comes to defend. We then defend with the rook. The knight comes across because the knight wants to come here and potentially defend, maybe. And we just pushed up with b5 to b6, so b6 to b7, and put more pressure on the rook there, because the next move was obviously the knight here, and we still have a check here. And if the rook moves, then we promote, and if the rook takes, and so on and so on. So the knight's come back. We attack the rook takes, we take, winning the rook, pawn push, pawn push, pawn push, and we're attacking the knight, moving, and we get this after attacking the rook. That's fine. Giving some space for the pawn to advance, and we keep on pushing, throw a check in. Obviously the king can't come back to the 7th rank because the rook stops all that. So the king's obviously got an idea with these pawns to get to promotion land, and there could be some difficulties for a lower graded player in that position, but we were plus 34.7, so yeah, I wasn't too fussed about the position because I was quietly confident that in the next few moves, just playing it through, push, they're going to take, we win the knight, and it was plain sailing from here now. Like, we've gobbled up a pawn there, throw a check in, put a pin on our own knight, so to do a discovered attack, and the knight is released and we throw a check in from the rook. What could we have? h3, knight g2. Let's look at knight g2. They play here, mate in 15, rook a4. What's a check there, and then we have this. Okay, so there is that, but we didn't play into that, did we? We played knight to f5. King comes back to attack. We take, we could win a pawn. The rook's defending the knight, and all we have to do is just plonk our knight on h1, or simply put the king to g2. Take your pick, and that's where they reside. The mate in 10 there. So that was Rooks and Hooks day 22 review. Dmitry Dvornikov, should I say. So that was a good game. He was rated 1683 at the time, so we're just borderline high 1600s, not far off the low 17. So continue to show your support, likes, comments, subscriptions to Rooks and Hooks YouTube channel. It's the 6th of December 2024, build up to Christmas. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you now for day 23, road to 2000. Come on down.